Hey everybody, welcome back to another plan with me or memory keeping plan with me. This week I am memory keeping for the week of March 28th through April 3rd, which was my spring break as a college lecturer. I decided to use this kit from Cinderella paper called Glam because I actually went and tried on wedding dresses for the first time this week. I had some time in between all of the other things I was catching up on that I don't normally get to do during the semester or just didn't have time for. So I was able to make some time to do that. I'm going to bring in my Once More with Love and Scribble Prince Co. wedding list stickers, which I always love getting to use those because it means I get to cross something off the wedding planning list. So I'm just putting down the bottom washi from the kit right now. Then I'm going to go in with the full boxes. I liked these Fashion Girls for something like wedding dress shopping, even though I'm not going anywhere super glamorous for shopping for my wedding dress. I'm just going to be real. I'm keeping it relatively inexpensive, so I'm not getting like a Chanel Vogue experience, but that's perfectly fine with me. I'm not really a fancy type of person. I just need something to wear to my wedding. So I'm just laying down the base. Yeah, this time with spring break, I actually decided to take spring break off of work, like not do any grading or anything, which now I'm paying for now because I have a lot to catch up on. But I was just not feeling well the week before this, and I was really hitting a wall. So I decided, you know what, I need to catch up on like my actual life over spring break. And if that means grading, I get like not really behind, but like I just don't get ahead of grading, I'm okay with that. I really actually needed a break this time. So I took it. It didn't even really feel like a break though, because I was doing so many like life admin things this week just to like get my life under control. Anyway, in the sidebar, I put in a habit tracker for skincare, and then I put in a weekly checklist to write in all of the dinners from this week. And then I get into the daily memory keeping. So the first thing on Monday is that I slept in, so I'm marking that with Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. That was the nicest thing about having this week off, was I didn't have to get up early every single day. This particular day, it rained pretty much the entire day, so I put in a rainy day Molly, again from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I did another COVID test because, like I said in the last plan with me, I wasn't feeling well the day before. So I did my second COVID test. That's stickers from Cinderella paper. It came back negative. Who knows what was going on with me. And then this was the day I decided, you know what, I'm going to schedule a David's bridal appointment. We booked our venue. We paid the deposit like 2 days before this or the day before this. So I'm like, I can go wedding dress shopping now finally. And I was like gonna put it off, but I'm like, I might as well just do it while I have this week off. It was kind of like a last minute decision. So anyway, I used Molly Gets Married from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. for that. And then I did my taxes. Normally I do my taxes like as soon as I possibly can. Like the first week of February, I'm usually like, okay, tax time, let's go. But this year I got sent like so many different forms for so many different things, and I had multiple jobs, which has been my case like the last few years, but whatever. Anyway, I was just putting it off because we were busy with wedding planning stuff and everything. So anyway, I have Molly Loves to Budget for that. I was okay. I got like a federal refund of like a very, very small amount, and then I owed the state of California, I think like $29. So I think when it all balanced out, I paid $11 extra in taxes beyond like my payroll deductions. It's mostly because I had 2 jobs last year, and my second job, I wasn't taking out tax money because that's just how I had it set up from the first time I started working there, because I've been working there off and on. So yeah, I owed some tax money on that. No big deal. It wasn't like disastrous. I worked out, so I used the workout script from the kit, and then I gave myself a pedicure for the first time of this year, so that nail polish bottle is from Vintage Lilac Paper. And then that Once More with Love munchkin on the laptop is to mark that I was browsing both Thumbtack and I think Wedding Wire for photographers, because that was like the next big thing to book. Our venue is pretty inclusive. They even have like a recommended photographer, suggested photographer, but suggested photographer is a little bit more expensive than I would like, or not expensive, but just like a little more costly than I would like. So I was browsing for photographers. More on that later. And then I just put in a little thing to mark that we watched Mythical Kitchen that evening. Obviously, there's no TV little things in this kit anymore, so I'm just like leaving it blank because I don't have enough TV stickers to mark every single thing I watch on TV. Tuesday, I slept in again, and then I cleared some files off my phone because I knew I was going to want space for wedding dress photos, so that phone sticker is from an old Cinderella paper kit. I shaved my legs. Why is that in my planner? I don't know. It's like my legs are making their debut for the season. I don't know. I have a bathtub sticker that's like really old and I never use it. So I'm like, whatever, let's just use it. I think that's from Oh Hello. Then I filmed a plan with me. So I used Molly Films a Plan with Me, and I researched wedding insurance, like cancellation insurance, just in case one of our vendors goes under, I guess. I got really overwhelmed. So I used an anxiety munchkin from Once More with Love for that. We're going to come back to that later once we book the photographer. Like, what do we need as far as insurance? If you have any input on like cancellation insurance, let me know. I'm really unclear as to whether or not I really need it. And then I marked that we watched Tasting History and this guy named ProZD on YouTube. We watch a lot of YouTube in the evenings. Then on Wednesday, I marked with a bus sticker from the sticker party because my fiance works in public transportation planning, that he went up to LA. I think it was somebody's going away lunch. There were like multiple of those in March. So he went up to the office a little bit more frequently than he has been. My cat woke me up with what I call her baby. So we have a little calico stuffed animal that like looks like a miniature version of her, sort of. That sticker is from Once More with Love, holding all the cats. But because my fiance was gone in the morning, she like dragged it into the room and was crying because she wanted someone to play with her because I was sleeping in a little bit. So that was cute. I wanted to mark that. I voiced over a plan with me. So I used this like Molly podcast sticker because I didn't really have a microphone. And then I did go to David's Bridal for dress shopping. So that dress shopping sticker is from Scribble Prints Co. I think that one's in the gold foil. I have the wedding list in like all 3 foil colors, just in case I need it to like match a particular spread. It was a good experience. Like, I went to the one in Costa Mesa, which is near Newport Beach, if you're not familiar. It's like the nicest David's Bridal. It's got like, I don't know, it's really nicely landscaped. It's like up on top of the building, on top of the parking garage. It's a really nice David's Bridal. And the person was super helpful. I didn't buy anything that day. I was just kind of like browsing, but I got some ideas, so that's good. It was a nice experience is what I'll say. So I don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand, but like, I feel like people like rag on David's Bridal a lot, and people have been very helpful and nice there. Then I went to Boudin because there was one right there. And if you don't know, that's a bakery from San Francisco. They're known for like the bread bowls and all that, and their sourdough specifically. And I used to go there all the time when I lived in a city where they had an outlet. It's like a little restaurant outlet, technically. And they had one there. I'm like, okay, I'm getting that turkey avocado sandwich because their turkey avocado sandwich is kind of pricey, but like so good. Anyway, that sandwich sticker is from Beneva Creations. Then I went to Target. So I have a Once More with Love grocery shopping munchkin. And then I came home and put together my Maid of Honors gift. And then at the end of the night, we watched Game Grumps together because Nathan came home. Thursday, I was annoyed, so I put in a grumpy Molly for that. I wrote my card to my sister, my maid of honor, so I have Molly with a pencil for that. And then I had to stop by our venue because they had a binder, like a planning binder that they wanted us to pick up. So I put in a Fox and Cactus planner sticker for that. And then I went and visited my sister down in San Diego. So we went to the taco stand, so I have Taco Molly for that. We sat at her house and chatted for a while, so I have like Molly sitting with her friends. And then I asked her to be my maid of honor. So I have Molly Loves a Champagne Toast for that because I gave her some rosé as part of her gift. So that was cute. I was very happy to see her. I'm glad I have like one sibling kind of close to me, even though she's like 2 hours away still. So that was a really nice day though. Friday was payday, so I marked that with a script from the kit. I slept really badly this day. So I have Molly Loves Insomnia. But I snuggled with my kitty cat, so I have a Once More with Love munchkin for that. I think part of the reason I didn't sleep very well is that I knew I had to get up early for a doctor's appointment. So I needed a tetanus shot. That's what I went in for. Because it's been 10 years since my last tetanus shot. And yeah, I don't want tetanus. I think that should go without saying. So anyway, I have a Molly vaccination sticker for that. And then I have Molly hiding under the covers because I had to get some other tests done. And I was like, wait, you told me last year I didn't need this. But because I tried to schedule it last year and they said, oh no, you don't need it for like 5 years. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then they go into that day and they're like, oh no, you need it today. I'm like, okay, great. So that was not fun. But you know what? It's over now and everything's good. Test came back good, so it's fine. Then I needed to work this particular day, actually. So I have Molly on a laptop for lesson planning because obviously we were going to go back to school the next week. I did laundry, and then we watched The Two Towers from Lord of the Rings. We started it this night anyway, and I used this popcorn label from a Wonton and a Million sticker book because we've been making popcorn lately when we watch movies together. So I thought that would be a cute way to mark it. Then on Saturday, the first thing I marked with this bridesmaid sticker from Once More with Love from the wedding planning sheet is that I texted my 2 youngest sisters and one of my friends. I asked my sisters directly if they wanted to be my bridesmaids. And then I asked my friend, hey, can we catch up on FaceTime soon so that just to catch up. So I knew I was going to ask her to be a bridesmaid, but I hadn't talked to her in a while, like face to face. So I wanted to ask her like face to face. So that was great. I have all my bridesmaids now. And then with Molly holding a heart, I marked that my fiance's best man said yes. They were on FaceTime together. So we have him in the wedding party. That's lots of fun. And then we cleaned. So I think the sticker's from Simply a Mess from a freebie. It was like a spring clean. We needed to do a lot of cleaning. We were behind on a lot of cleaning because we both work full time and we're planning a wedding. So it's like, we got to catch up sometimes. I set up our wedding email. So we have a separate account for our wedding emails at this point, which is great because sometimes people get spammy when they get a hold of your email at like events and things like that. Then we contacted 6 photographers because we're trying to narrow it down. This was a research project to find a photographer, let me tell you. So we are this close to getting that squared away at this point. But at this point, like a month ago, we were just doing research and it was harder than finding a venue, I feel like, because there's only so many venues in the world. But there's a lot of photographers on the internet. I got a latte from the local coffee shop. I was browsing Azazi for wedding dresses, which is an online retailer that I'm interested in. So I have a shopping sticker from Cinderella paper. We did a Target drive-up order together. So that car, I think, is from the Prairie Planner. And then we finished 2 Towers this evening. So I have another Wonton and a Million popcorn label. Sunday morning, I planned out my April monthly spread in this planner. So I have another planner sticker from Fox and Cactus. I have a Buy More Scribble Prints Co. foiled sticker from one of their freebies because I ordered some foil. And then Nathan met up with some of his friends to ask them to be part of his groom's party. That sticker from What's More Love says groomsmen. We have a couple of ladies joining us in the groom's party. So we came up with the term Fellowship of the Groom. Because, again, we're Lord of the Rings nerds, and we needed something gender neutral to encompass all of the genders in the groom's party. So my fiance has latched onto that and loves it. I think I came up with it, though. Then I filmed 2 Plan With Me's, which is a lot. I got tired towards the end of it, but I have Molly doing that. And then, unfortunately, there was a pretty bad shooting in the downtown Sacramento area, which is, I'm from Sacramento. Yeah, so it happened, I think, the night before, but I found out about it today, this day that I'm filming right now. So I have a What in the World munchkin from Once More with Love. And then I marked that I was feeling overwhelmed with an anxiety munchkin, again from What's More with Love. I can't remember exactly what I was overwhelmed by. Maybe going back to work, maybe wedding planning, maybe finding a photographer I was feeling overwhelmed about. I packed up my work bag, so I'm going to put in Molly with her backpack in a second. And then I marked that Nathan had happy tears this evening because he was just so flattered that like people wanted to be part of his wedding party. It was good to like catch up with people. So he was like having happy tears about our wedding. It was really sweet. So I used a blobby with happy crying for that. And then at the end of the night, I marked that I was watching Big Family Cooking Showdown like that. So that is the week. I like how it turned out. It's very glamorous, even though, you know, I'm not the most glamorous person. I'm not big on like fancy brands and all that. But I love it in my planner because it makes me feel elegant, I guess. Yeah, that was my spring break. That's the leftovers from the kit. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my week. Leave me a comment down below to let me know how your week is going, and I will talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.